Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Scoop, and this is a new film from Netflix, and this docudrama focuses on the efforts of the BBC to get a sit-down interview with Prince Andrew to discuss his friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. And director Philip Martin brings this film to life based off of the book from Samantha McAllister, and what we see here is this group of people, whether they're producers or interviewers, journalists, coming together, trying to set up this interview at the BBC and trying to show some kind of connection between us having, like, Prince Andrew, Jeffrey Epstein. There's moments in this film that I think Martin really captures some good tension, builds up that thrill. It's, will they get it? Obviously, in real life, they, do. That happens. It's understandable. But here, there is that tension of, like, are they going to be able to have that moment? Now, this is coming in with a story that's challenging to make very engaging because, it's just some journalism. There are some great films that are able to capture the impressive feats and tension that go into trying to bring a story together. This film, I think, does a rock-solid job of doing that, making it engaging enough. I do think that a big piece of this film that really makes it work, on top of, just telling this important story, is the cast. Gillian Anderson, who is going to be the one that, does the big interview. Have Rufus Sewell, who's a little bit unrecognizable, with a little extra weight and grayed out, playing Prince Andrew. Both of them give fantastic performances. But I feel like the big piece here is we have McAllister herself, who's the one who wrote the book that this is based off of, played by Billie Piper. She really anchors the story and does the work. And what's important too, specifically, is that, you get to feel and meet and connect with, her family. You connect with McAllister on a more personal level than anybody else in the film, except for maybe Prince Andrew, who we spend intimate time with as well. And I think they do a good enough job to make McAllister an empathetic protagonist along this journey. You even have, Connor Swindles, who's one of her colleagues helping out with this, fresh off of his work in sex education, and most recently the completely made-up ventures of Dick Turpin. But this whole cast really comes together to deliver an anchoring piece to really make this film come to life. We care because we care about these characters that we connect with, and a lot of that's through the performances. This isn't like a traditionally super exciting kind of narrative, but I think between Martin and his cast and the writing, they do a fine enough job to make it as engaging as possible and to deliver a rock-solid docudrama thriller that pulls it all together and tells an important story, as Jeffrey Epstein's situation really ran rampant all across the globe in terms of the people he had connections with. And it's important that this kind of story gets brought to the surface. But those are my thoughts on Scoop. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.